Hello everybody, my name is McKenna Owens, and today I'm going to be doing my speech over the historic site photo research topic. So before we get started, how many of you guys have ever heard of the legend of this gigantic turtle roaming a town called Churubusco, Indiana? Probably none of you. I would assume most of you guys don't even know where Churubusco is. Basically, Churubusco is where I'm from, a super small town. It is in between Columbia City and Fort Wayne, which are two towns people usually have heard of. But as for Busco, it's short and named itself, it is super small. As of 2020, Busco's population was only 1,901. Now, when you compare that to Fort Wayne has over 260,000 people. So Churubusco is super small. So there was this legend that a giant turtle had roamed Busco, as I said. Some pictures for you here. Let me flip this real quick. Okay, so the entire situation started out with a lake. This lake, it was called Folk Lake. It was right outside of Churubusco. So the owner allowed some locals to go fishing at his lake, and this was in July 1948. Now, the fishermen claimed that they've seen a gigantic turtle its shell was about the size of a dining room table. So that equals out to about 6 feet. So Harris helped inflame this story, and he got hundreds of people involved in this story about this gigantic turtle that's been found, apparently. And he then became obsessed with trying to capture the turtle to prove that it's true. And this turtle, mind you, was over 500 pounds, as they have seen. So they sent divers after this turtle. They tried killing the turtle with dynamite, and they even tried to, I'm having a brain fart. They drained most of the lake. That's the word. They drained most of the lake, and the day that they went and drained the lake, that was like the last time they had seen a sighting, because there's been multiple times where they've seen a giant creature, assuming it is the same turtle. So they've been close to capturing it a few times. They used like a chicken coop to try and catch it, but apparently it was caught and then broke through because it was so huge. They also used like a fishing net, but it broke through that also. So, like, we're talking this huge turtle. They said that they witnessed this turtle eat a full-grown duck with just one bite. So, like, this turtle's massive. If you cannot tell, this is a massive turtle. So then the turtle was never seen again, and that's essentially the legend. Now, this is very important to Busco because it happened just like a couple miles out of Busco, but still close enough to be in Busco. You know how that works. So back to our pictures here. It's loading. So Busco's not very big, as we have already established. It's very small. But as I was finding pictures, I went around the main town of Busco and was able to find 19 different pictures relating to this turtle. For instance, we have the turtle hunt here. We have a giant statue. I'm assuming this is roughly 6 feet maybe. So this is about the size of the turtle that they saw. Another thing is that when you enter Sorry, I'm sick. Any of like the main directions you enter into Busco, there's a sign that says welcome to Churubusco, but under it says Turtletown, USA. That is another name for Busco that is given. It's known as being Turtletown. There's a lot of turtles, no matter where you look. We have a strip mall named after turtle. We have street signs named after turtles. We have buildings and different shops named after turtles, like Turtletown Power. We have a dentist named after a turtle. We have a candy shop named after turtles. There's even lots of murals. This one's just, bright and fun. It's got a little turtle right there. It's kind of hard to see, but he's right there. This one is on the main road. It's got a turtle. It also talks about Turtle Days. Now, Turtle Days is a festival they have, just like your typical fair. But what's really cool about Turtle Days is I believe it's like been the longest consistent going festival in Indiana, I want to say. They also do turtle races. It's very legit. I have personally done a turtle race. I have not won it. But they have turtle races, obviously, because Turtletown. That just makes sense. They have giant statues and people dressed up as turtles. One thing Churubusco does not have, though, is the school, like Churubusco High School where I went. Their mascot is not a turtle. It is an eagle. And I know people have asked, why is it not a turtle? Because it's so legit. Because it doesn't sound cool to, like, have your football team say, oh, I'm going against the Churubusco Turtles. Like, that sounds really lame. So they didn't. That's literally the only reason it's not a turtle. We also have a restaurant here this was recently done, like, this year. A really cool model. It's got, like, this deep sea diver going to look for the turtle. That's my pictures. So, in conclusion, technically it's up to you if you want to believe in this whole legend. I personally believe in it. It's kind of just like, Bigfoot or a deep sea monster, whatever other ones that there are. But I believe in it because I feel like they wouldn't just casually have every single corner you're looking something to do with Turtle and Oscar. His name is Oscar. Fun fact. They named it after the guy who owned the lake. His name was Oscar Folk. In Folk Lake. Just like any other place, they name it after the founder or the owner. So, Oscar the Turtle, now you know. And if you want to believe in a giant 500+ pound turtle being found in a lake, then you can believe it. I believe it, but that's up to you. So, thank you.